Last night, I taught on the resurrection and proof for the resurrection, and we talked about how one of the reasons that we have great confidence that the account of the resurrection is true is because the first witnesses to the resurrection were women, and women's testimony in that day and age was not admissible in court. It didn't really count for much. And so if you were making up an account about the resurrection, you certainly wouldn't have the prime witnesses be a group of people who no one would believe their testimony.
I know my
This is Leah, by the way. And so the other thing that came up as I was studying for that, though, is there were not just one class of people that were sort of looked down upon and were considered not trustworthy. There were two. So you had women and children in that day and age. And so children were really kind of considered property of their family, and they were looked down upon, and they were not highly regarded in the same way that we value children today. That was a very big difference in society. And so Jesus' love for children, when he says, "Let the little children come to me," when he rebukes the disciples for keeping them far off, was highly unusual. What the disciples were doing was normal for their culture and for their day and age. And Jesus' love for children, saying, "Let them come to me," his expression of affection for them, is something that's really unusual. And I want us to think about and meditate on today as we are heading towards Good Friday, the day that Christ died for sinners like us. Many of us are tempted to believe that Jesus does not value us, that he is perpetually disappointed with us, that he wishes we were better than we actually are, and that if he knew all that there was to know about us, that he would simply cease to love us. And yet all throughout his life, Jack did say Leela, all throughout his life, he has this pattern of loving and caring for those that society looks down upon. And so this Holy Week, if you feel less than desirable, please know those are the exact kind of people that Jesus loves most. I hope you have a great day, and God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow morning.